Hello, this is Tim Campsell at TBC Action Coach of Indiana with our Business Spotlight series. The purpose is to interview local business owners and promote them through our social channels and email database, as well as provide them coaching. This is a free service we're doing because if every business is strong, then the economy is strong. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Landon. Landon, it's great to have you on the program today.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. I know it's been back and forth, trying to, set up meetings and regroup. And so I appreciate you having me on the show today.
Fantastic. Well, let's start with, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Yeah, so Landon Price here, take the role of, I'm the founder of Plug. My day-to-day role is the CEO. We're essentially a new technology company based out of Indianapolis. My background actually used to be in manufacturing. And then I ended up getting into photography and kind of grew exponentially on social media, and then traveled the world with a lot of iconic people. And then there was a moment in time where I was touring with musicians, and I saw that there was a need for musicians that were on stage trying to, get more connected with their fans, and just the inefficiency of how we exchange contact information. It kind of sparked the idea that, some of these starving artists, they would say, the reason why it's so hard for them to grow is because people can't find them or know more about them or listen to their music, et cetera. And that was the peak of the idea. The last 3 years, I've kind of more faith-based and feel like I was called to, build a piece of technology. And I had no idea what I was doing. And so years, it's honestly been this very unique journey of just sticking to the vision of building a platform, which we can dive deeper into. And then, we've kind of, if you want me to continue, we've kind of basically pioneered a new application that we're calling it Plug. It's a mobile application on iOS and Android. And just seeing where we're at in today's world, we're so disconnected with the people around us. And so we built Plug to enable people to meet people within their community, hyper local. And so we're trying to change the dynamic of people just not mindlessly scrolling on social media, because the problem that we're seeing is, a tool is something that you use. And what we're now seeing with social media is that the consumer is becoming the tool for these big tech companies that are mining your data out and monetizing off your attention. And so we look at it as we need to empower and move the human race forward by enabling them a tool that they use each and every day that enables them to meet people in their community within a 5 to 50 mile radius. And that's what Plug does. But then we're also pulling in the ability to exchange all of your social and business contact information seamlessly. Did you have another question?
Yeah, it's good. So just a little bit more on that. So if you were to, sum up what Plug does in a 30-second commercial, how would you describe your business?
So Plug enables people to meet people in a 5 to 50 mile radius, like I said. And then the goal is that it helps you connect and then contact. And then the goal is that you collaborate through it. And what we're seeing right now is, with the spike of, COVID, it's almost like the perfect tool in this crazy pandemic time. And what mainstream media is not talking about is anxiety, depression, and suicide is at the all-time high, is because people are supposed to be together. And so being so isolated, we feel as if Plug is going to help with that. And we believe that we're going to change the new gig economy on how people find people. We shouldn't be using Fiverr and all these other platforms and stuff, working with people elsewhere. We have amazing people in our own community, but no one knows who anyone is. They don't know what anyone does. And so we kind of just prejudge or don't take the time to get to know people. And we're missing these amazing opportunities each and every day. And so that's my 30 seconds, I guess.
So who do you serve then? Really, who's your best customer or your target audience?
So we're really focusing on the misfits, I would say, misfits, and I will explain that. And like I said, more this like gig economy. Again, my background being in manufacturing and seeing the advancement of how everything's going overseas, and we don't have that industrial background in the United States anymore. And so we believe that our target audience is like about 30 to 18 people who are in that position where we want to kind of approach it to where they don't need business cards anymore. So we really want to educate them like, hey, Plug is eco-friendly. You don't need business cards anymore. But we're also focused on the people that are now working in coffee shops on their computer, but they have clients. And so with this new gig economy, we believe that Plug will empower them to turn it on, and people around them in their hyper local community can see their portfolio, what they do, connect with them, contact and collaborate. And so we believe almost like everyone would be like an Uber, a sense. And that's our target group, is the painters, the musicians, the barista that's a sound engineer at night. There's people that have so much potential. The problem is the system that we're living in, we're getting caught up like, I have to do this 4-year college and then I have to get this job, but I'm really passionate about finger painting. But there's no way to like showcase just who like Tim is, right? Until now. So
very cool. So Landon, what's been the greatest impact that COVID has had on your business?
I think since we did get funded, and we're going through a big Series A right now, next 30 days. And I think during the pandemic, it allowed us to, one, really structure the company at the time, I would say, get clear focus. Recruiting and hiring was like our biggest focus. I feel like recruiting and being able to assess the best minds to come together and then allow them to work with each other. But I think the pandemic honestly made us creative. Started another company called Plug Live, which is a sister company too. So Plug is tech, Plug Live is premier events and experiences. And so, like I said, we kind of position the company where we believe we have to move forward. And so we've been doing these premier events, keeping it still small. And what it is that's when we bring people to small local businesses, and the people we call our marketing tactic as doers. So instead of like influencers, we're utilizing doers, people who are like Tim, you're a doer. And we're inviting people that don't know each other that we handpick to come to these local businesses. And we work with the business owner and say, hey, we're going to bring all these high caliber individuals to your facility, and they're going to post and tag you on social media. We're going to do pictures and video for an exchange that you give our group an experience. And then through that, we're bringing community together, collaboration and unity. But then that's when we share the mission for Plug and why we're doing this. So we're not so much like sell the app, we're showcasing unity and people coming together. And then through that, now we're seeing these high caliber people that we brought. Now you're seeing friendships. People are doing business together. And like I said, in our target group of this 18, we don't really bring 18-year-olds, but I'd say like 21 to like 30 is this unique group that we're seeing now that are working together, and they're referring one another to each other on client work. And it's just been amazing.
That's fantastic. Good for you. So what would you say is the number one pivot or change that you had to make during COVID that enabled you to really make a difference? And how's that been working for you?
I've been really focusing in on so from a leadership standpoint, I've been focused on I call it the 24-hour workday. So it's like in 24 hours, what is the deliverables that I'm providing to move the company forward? And then how am I positioning each of our executives to almost do the same? So each day and each week, we're constantly growing and moving forward and causing, some noise and how are we growing the platform? So it's really hyper focused on growth, and then also really digging deep into things that need that attention that sometimes gets like washed over. Like, yeah, I know we need to get to that, but it's really now diving deep to really get the expansion now more than ever.
Fantastic. So, hey, here's an interesting question for you. It's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So, what mistakes have you made along the way that you'd be willing to share that other entrepreneurs can learn from your experience?
I definitely think it's well, mistakes. It's kind of interesting. Definitely not always at or definitely inviting people into what you're doing to get their feedback. Sometimes you get kind of stuck in your tunnel vision of this is just how it is, this is just how it is, versus inviting other people to like kind of sometimes crush your ideas. So definitely collaboration being the biggest thing. And then like asking questions to people either in the same industry or not in the same industry, I think would be the best focus. But a lot of mistakes, I guess I would say right now, I don't know. Might have to come back on that one. There's like tons of small minor mistakes for sure.
Well, I like the idea of collaboration, and right, we can get excited about something and push forward, and then realize that, oh, if we had have asked two or three people, right, and included their input, it would have been a better idea. So I think that's a great one to.
I think listening to people that specialize in certain niches, and really listen to them. Sometimes there was moments like with designers and stuff like that, where like, no, we'll do it this way, and then now it's kind of backfired and has cost more money to go back and like fix things that originally could have been avoided if we would have went through the proper channels of doing things.
Yeah, fair. Landon, second last question here. So I'll get your contact information so that folks can go to your website and reach out to you. But is there anything else that you'd like to share? Do you have any type of offers, or what's the best way for people to learn about Plug?
Yeah, I think the best approach is, which we could send the links. Right now we have about 16,000 people on Instagram. Like I said, our mission is, connect the doers of today to create a better world for tomorrow. So we truly believe if we can get the smartest minds utilizing Plug each day, and you're now connecting with alphas, other high caliber people as well on their mission and passion, and we can change the dynamic. That the trick is to work together to create the ultimate goal of what we're all trying to achieve if we would just work with one another. And so I think the best thing to keep up with, just because it's booming right now, is our Instagram page, which we can drop the link, but it's Join Plug. And then what I can do, Tim, is send you the link tree to the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. And like I said, with your audience, I would recommend, because we're about 6,000 plus growing people that are utilizing the application. And and really the unique part about it is like you create your profile, and now you're just like free advertising that you're anywhere you're driving around Indianapolis, people are seeing who you are and what you do. And that could be another way to onboard leads, make a friend. We've even had a couple even get married off of it, as crazy as that is. So and so people are continuing to come back. So yeah, definitely recommend your audience to really gravitate towards this, because like I said, we can't do it alone. But obviously, with COVID, we don't want to stay like this, so isolated. So it's like, let's change the dynamic and really start getting in tune with people within our community, like how you and I met. Now continuing this relationship. So it's been really nice.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Yes. For everyone listening, we'll make sure to get all those links in this when we post it. Last question here. Tell me, what's been most inspiring to you during all of the craziness of the past year?
Truthfully, one, that we're still here. There's been a lot of moments where I didn't think we were going to continue to get funded. There was a lot of setbacks. There was a lot of delays. And And the most beautiful part about it is truthfully just being able to sit back in the role that I have and see the vision I've had 3 years ago and now seeing it physically, and then being so blessed that the smartest minds are in this office each and every day working on this, and I get to watch their talents and abilities and their passions like explode through this. And it's honestly one of the most exhilarating experiences of my life right now. So I'm the happiest I've ever been. It's the fastest moment of my life, but it's adrenaline rush, and I wouldn't want to be doing anything else, truthfully.
That's awesome. Congratulations. So that concludes our interview, Landon. For those watching this, if you'd like to learn more about Plug, please go to the links that will be provided here. Get on that app, check it out, get invited to some of the special events that they host. I've seen the pictures and the videos on Instagram. Looks like a ton of fun. So please, everyone, take advantage of that. If you've heard anything in this interview that maybe you're struggling with in your business, happy to jump on a call with you guys and talk through that and see if there's ways that I can help you move your business forward, pivot in your business, and continue to grow. Landon, it's been a pleasure talking with you today. I wish you tremendous success, my friend.
Hey, thanks for the interview, and this is great. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
Yep, you too. All right, bye-bye.